SyracuseNation.com. Coach, you're down by...
We're doing questions for the student athletes
I'm
first.
so sorry. My apologies. Tiana and Gabby, you're down by 1 after the first quarter. You come out, explode, go on a 16-2 run in the second quarter. What was your mentality going into that second quarter?
Either of you could start.
Well, I feel like, we hadn't played a real game in 2 weeks, so I think, getting back into the flow of things was a little bit difficult. But, after that first quarter and after the half, we came out and we knew this is the tournament, it's going to be up and down, and we knew that we just had to come out and give it our all. And, we started doing things that we do right, so.
Yeah, just to piggyback off what she said, we just had to really knock the rust off a little bit, had to get in the flow of the game. And once we got in the flow of the game, we were fine. Like you said, we won a 16-2 run. I feel like that was a good quarter for us, So runs like that is what we need. So we just really had to shake the rust off and really lock in to what we normally do and play with it ourselves.
Lindsay?
Hi, Lindsay Kramer with Syracuse.com. Tiana, you mentioned the rust, and I guess leading up to the game when we ask about rust and layoff, players like to play that down like, oh, it's no big deal. But then when you get out there and you feel like there is a little bit of a rust, what do you think that shows the most? I mean, do you feel it coming, or is it kind of like there when you start to take jump shots or make plays? Where does the rust show up the most, do you think?
I would say more just, the dome is kind of hard to play in, so, and it's very inside breathing, just getting tired, your legs under you, just those kinds of things, as well as making shots. At the beginning there, I know I wasn't making many shots, and just really getting the flow and just getting back into the game.
Michael McCleary, the Daily Orange. Tiana, at the end of the first quarter when you hit that one, jumper at the free throw line, did you have kind of a feeling where, you felt like you wanted to just take over the game a little bit?
No, not at all. There was never a time where I was like, I need to take over. Everyone was contributing and everyone was doing their part, and I think Gabby hit a couple of threes there at the beginning to get us off, as well as Digna, so I never thought I need to take over, or this is, I thought we were all pretty good.
AJ in the back.
AJ Fabry, Citrus TV. Gabby, 3 for 4 from 3 today, and you've kind of been that role player all year, shooting when you need to and then making plays defensively. How much pride do you take being that person that can kind of spark the offense or defense whenever you're called upon?
I take a lot of pride in it, My name's not always, in the light, but that's okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with just playing my role, Every good team needs good role players. So I like to just step up when I'm needed.
In the middle.
Gabby, did the team make any changes in the defense? Did you guys push the press up at all in the second quarter, or was you just kind of finding the ball better?
Yeah. I mean, we didn't make any changes. We knew what our game plan was. We knew what presses we were going to run against their different press offenses. So we really didn't change anything. We just, like I said, really knocked the rust off and really just locked in, like, okay, it's game day. We haven't played in 2 weeks, but I feel like after that first quarter, it really, really hit us, like, okay, time to go. So.
In the back.
Tiana, of course, last year, and I know you guys can't wait to get that out of your minds, first round of the tournament, but could you just feel the difference playing here in front of the home crowd? I mean, it seems like they were standing the whole time going nuts, and I mean, just the difference between last year to this year and how much you were looking forward to this game.
Yeah, it was a big difference compared to last year. We had to travel down to Mississippi, and as well, playing at home, sleeping in your own bed, just that kind of stuff is a great feeling, and the fans were great tonight, and I really appreciate everyone for coming out and supporting us. We don't get that often, and knowing that we matter to them, it's a good feeling.
Lindsay.
Tiana, anybody that follows college basketball knows what you do, but in the tournament time, you maybe sometimes get casual fans, or people rightly put a lot more emphasis on what happens in the postseason. You go over the championship. When you have a showcase like this, do you feel it's even possible for you to pick up a game even more because you were just a little bit shy of a triple-double today? You were just doing Tiana things. I mean, do you feel like, hey, I'm going to take over here?
Not really. I feel like every game I can get better. So I feel like, yeah, I did good tonight, and I just hope that the next game I can do better. And I think a lot of it has to do with mental side of things during the game, and not, missing a lot of shots and getting your head down, just mentally staying focused. And no, I for sure, I think everyone in the whole team really can every day get better. So,
Kylan.
Hey, Colin Watson, Newhouse Sports Media Center. This question's for both of you. You both combined for 34 points, Tiana. You had 21. Gabby, you had 13. So what made you both, or what were they doing that made you both so effective tonight?
I feel like we were just hitting shots. Really, it wasn't too many things that they were doing in particular, defensive-wise, that was making us better offensively. I feel like we just hit shots.
For me, they were going under ball screens, so that's when I had made those 2 threes, as well as attacking the rim, which is really what I do. So yeah, just playing my own game, and as well, getting everyone else involved, taking the light off me a little bit, and then being able to attack when they're not ready. But yeah.
We have time for one more question. AJ?
This is for both of you. Obviously, 21-point victory, but score is not really indicative of how tough a game it was. And Tiana, you mentioned the rust early. How important is it to kind of pass an early test to prove down the road that, hey, you guys are prepared for a deeper run in this tournament?
I think it's extremely important, especially this time of the year. A lot of teams sometimes take their seed for granted and, come out there and don't do as well. And I think, we knew that. And so we just knew that we had to focus and not let an upset happen. And I think that's what helped us.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.